The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's in the clear. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Love. Nowhere to run. No corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Caught on the outside. It's Tate. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Fields. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down and long now from their own 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Punting team on the field. The defense stalls the drive with that sack. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush and sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but hey, we'll set up the offense up to 35.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
On the run, it's Lowe. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
The ball is caught. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Direct snap. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Running through the tackle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. And
the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Quick dart to the right. Finds his man. Has the first down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
A risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense wraps him up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending him back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. But they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history of playing linebacker.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to...
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moves out of the pocket. There's contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Sayin. Dump ball's caught by the running back. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game.
Catch made wide open way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Look at a pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. Receiver on the screen. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. This will be down to cross midfield about the 45. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10. Ball handed off.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Keeping it on the ground here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time, and now it's 3rd down. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Irish. They battled all the way back to take the lead. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of the drive now on 25. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He gets loose. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A screen to the wide receiver. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. He keeps it on the design run. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play, and now in the 4th quarter, it's still a 1-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. That's reeled in. It's Fields. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Trying to run it. Gets low. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Trying to find room. It's Price. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's a shotgun run call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Deep shot caught inside the 25. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. Second down. We're going to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. He's picked for a third time tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive